Hello there, Return of the Nerd is back. Right, let me give you an update. Quite a lot I want to talk about today and show you. The first thing is we managed to get Boba Fett's starship, Slave One, Slave One forever. We got 27 of them because they had damaged boxes, and so what I've done is I put my I've basically spread the word and said that, like, if you're an opener for TVC and you want a ship, you want Slave One on display, then we're selling it like a super cheap price. So that was, I think that's kind of lucky, you know, because I know there are lots of TVC collectors who they throw the boxes away, and it's like the actual box itself is like quite expensive. I know that was like in Taiwan was like 7,000 NT. It's a lot of money. That's big money. And so it's like now they dropped the price right down, so I think it's like quite a good deal. So I've sold a lot already. I've got like under 10 left. So in my next video, hopefully I'll be able to pick up and show you, because I'm getting Hasbro to send me a sample of one of the Boba Fett ships. And yeah, and then the next thing is we'll start with Star Wars, and then I'll go on to Indiana Jones and some other stuff, right? So with Star Wars, I went shopping and I got some stuff for myself. Now I only have one of these, which is like behind me on my shelf, and I want to get a couple of them and open them up and have them kind of with Anakin. I've always wanted to have a 501st collection on my shelf, and so I was really lucky to pick this one up. It was cheap because the card is like creased, doesn't look good, so I'm just going to rip that bubble open, and I'm going to get the clone trooper out. And then the next one I picked up, oh, so happy, finally got Darth Maul. This came out it was like last wave or the wave before, no, this is like 2 waves ago, and I couldn't find him, and the price went up because he was so popular. He was like #1 in that wave. You know what happens when usually now retailers, they're too scared to split up the mixed waves. They sell them as a whole set, because what happens is people would just collect the Darth Mauls, and then they flip them, and then the prices go up too high. But I managed to get it for a decent price, so I'm happy. I can put him with my Darth Maul collection. And yeah, we've got that new Darth Maul coming up, haven't we? The Gaming Greats one. What's that one called? Old Master. It's like got the skin from the computer game, the video game. Right, and I also managed to get some Death Watch, because like we just finished Mandalorian season 3, and I looked at my Mandalorians, and I was like, yeah, I really don't have like a great selection of Mandalorians. I got one of these, so I picked up another one. All right, because this is a kind of a troop builder figure. And I managed to get Koska. I have Axe, but I didn't have Koska. So now I think I've got all the characters now. I've got the Armorer, you know, I've got Mando, I've got Bo-Katan. So like my Mando collection is building up really, really well. And then the other thing was, yeah, let's switch to Indiana Jones, like, because on Thursday this week we went to the warehouse. We picked up all of the adventure series. Okay, so they're the 6-inch ones. I'll just quickly show you. These are wave 1, they're the exclusives. Okay, so wave 1's already come and gone. And we sold wave 1 very quick. I'm actually really surprised at how popular these Indiana Jones Hasbro items are. I was kind of worried because I saw the list and there were so many different items just from Hasbro. So I was like, oh, how can we sell so many? But the fans are really liking it. So we got the Professor. All right, he's one of the exclusives. So actually 3 of the exclusives are Indiana Jones. This one's the most popular by far, the Obi-Wan Club Obi-Wan. Okay, and then the other one is the map room Obi-Wan. This one's really popular as well. This one's heavy, because there's always something that you have to build, isn't there? So I think there's like something in here that's kind of like an accessory that's kind of heavy. And then there was another 2, Walter Donovan. Okay, this guy. And the other one, which is not indie himself, but is very popular, is Kazim. Like, this guy, wow, he's really flying off the shelf. Okay, so I'm having a lot of fun, like, selling these to the collectors, and also having even more fun with the 3.75, the little cute retro Indiana Jones card backs, because I I took a risk. I was like, I don't know, to be honest with you, I'm not sure if these are going to sell. A lot of people had said bad things about them. Like I said, you know, a long time ago I'd collected, you know, the real, the vintage Indiana Jones figures, and these ones look really terrible in comparison. And I was like, ooh, so should I, shouldn't I? So I was like, okay, what the hell, just take a risk. And they're really nice. And people like complaining about like the card backs are not strong enough, or no, they're fine. Okay, they're fine. And I haven't had any issues with mine. There's no damage, there's no like creases or bends or anything. They're totally like mint. It's great. So there's 5 in one, and this is the second wave. The first wave I did not get because actually I was just too late to the game. I remember I ordered the first wave of the 6-inch Black Series Indiana Jones figures, and I got a lot in that first wave. And then like we practically ran out of money, and I couldn't get the first wave of these for the 3.75. So I was so curious to get them, and yeah, so I'm gonna get more because I've already sold out. This is like it's like basically like less than, you know, like less than 2 days, and I've already sold out of these retro ones, and I've already placed my order to get more back on the shelf for next week. That's how popular they are. The 2 most popular ones are the Sean Connery, what's his name, is it Henry Jones, and his senior. Okay, so he's really popular, and the other one is this one, right? So the Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, he comes with this beautiful satchel. And what happened was, when I picked up, I feel like this was like just like one of those moments where you win the lottery. You're like, wow, that was meant to happen. That was just destiny. So this guy is a factory error. I posted the picture online and didn't even notice. And someone said to me, hey, that one in the middle, there's no satchel, there's no yeah, the bag, it doesn't exist. And I was like, nah, that you're just pulling my leg. And then I looked at it and I was like, oh shit, no, there isn't. There's no, this is an actual real factory error. There's no satchel. So I'm going to keep this one. I think this will be worth a lot of money, actually. So that's pretty cool. And but the rest of them, they all have the satchels, which are really nice. And that's definitely the #1 seller in that wave, okay? And then I got, the last thing I wanted to talk about was, we're going to do a little bit about Spider-Man, because I also am dabbling in like, in new lines, you know, because before it was just strictly Star Wars 100%, but now I'm doing Indiana Jones, and I'm doing G.I.Joe as well, and I got some Marvel. I got these, are these retro? I don't know if these are retro, because I read on the wholesaler sheet it said Spider-Man retro, and I was like, well, if they're retro, they're probably like 5 points of articulation, they're really small, they're 3.75, and I was like, boom, they're like huge, and these card backs are like so strong, it's like a freaking book. This character in particular is the hardest one in the wave, and I've almost sold out, and people in Taiwan are really crazy about Spider-Man. I'm just, whoa. So I've put more orders in for next week with the wholesalers, because I really need to restock on these. G.I. Joe was funny because we got the wave, but it wasn't the newest wave that's been released. So when I did my video, and this guy here, a Falcon, a lot of people said, well, he's probably the worst one in the set that you got. And I was like, yeah, I'm such a newbie, I'm a novice to G.I. Joe. Why did I choose that one for my video? But yeah, so I hope that in Taiwan we can get that new wave that's come out already, I think in Europe. In America, sorry guys, can't believe you guys are still waiting for that new G.I. Joe wave. That's ridiculous. Come on, man. It's you know, they're America's heroes. So I think the classified series will be another thing that's going to be definitely included in my store as a regular item. Yeah. And then we were talking about the new Indiana Jones movie coming up, and also Wave 2, but that would drop in July. But a friend of mine managed to like sneak me these 2, which are from that wave. And so yes, I will be opening them and doing a quick review unboxing video for those 2 when I've got the time. I'm so busy. Tomorrow is I have a meeting with Bandai so Queenie and I are going to go and meet with some other retailers, and then Bandai are going to do like a presentation and show a lot of their new products and stuff. So I think that'll be interesting because I'm really a really big fan of Hasbro. I love selling the Hasbro items, but because I'm in Southeast Asia, I really feel like I should take advantage of some of the really cool Japanese action figure lines that are out here too. So Bandai's one of them. And also they have Star Wars, right? So Bandai Star Wars is like totally amazing. Have you seen, I mean, a lot of people have got that Book of Boba Fett with the throne with him sitting on it. I mean, man, I would kill for that, but I can't find it here. So I don't know, man, maybe tomorrow I'm going to ask about like, is it possible if we can get Bandai Star Wars on? Just have a look and see if there's anything I can add to our store. Make it a little bit more diverse. And then Queenie ended up getting some novelty items. This is so cute, right? Check this out. We got my coffee mug is broken, so she bought me a new one. Wait, that looks like I can put it on my ears. How nice is that? It's like a little baby Grogu coffee cup. Nice, right? And a tumbler. We got an R2D2 style tumbler. Nice. It's like everything in my house now is Star Wars merchandise. Soon will be like the sofa, the dining room table, the bed, the curtains. Everything's just going to be Star Wars. Right, any questions, just put them in the comment section below. You guys, the link for my store for my overseas clients is always in the description below my videos. Okay, so you can check out the store, and you can also follow me on Instagram because I've got like 7,500 people follow me there. It's really cool. We're on Facebook. Facebook's usually just kind of memes and stuff. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, I'm going to have another video up on my channel because I like to do the unboxing. Not always just me, like gabbing on here talking. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. And stay tuned because those two Star Wars waves were supposed to drop at the same time as, the indie figures, but they didn't. And Hasbro were like, oh yeah, sorry, they're going to come very, very soon, like possibly like this next week or so. So if you've ordered the Han Solo wave or what's the other one, the Hunter TVC wave from us, don't worry, they're coming. Okay, so we got you sorted. All right, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.